Hello and welcome back to the Winter Classic, brought to you at the Summersville Arena. We're going to get ready to kick it over to DJ Thunder really quick. He's going to do the starting lineups for us.
Lady Eagles, starting lineup number 3, Avalon Lynch. Number 10, Shallow Mack. Number 23, Zoe Williams. Number 30, Alana Ellis. And number 32, Carson Gunter. Your coaches are Brian Neighbors, Gene Neighbors, and Kevin Henry. They'll be taking on the Grafton High School Lady Bearcats. Starting lineup number 10, Ruthie Horn. Number 20, Sierra Spring. Number 21, Bailey Setterfield. Number 22, Kenna Keener. And number 23, Natalie Beltner. Your coaches are Hartzell Keener, Bobby Beltner, Richard Jones, and Bartzell Keener. Let's play some basketball.
Thank you, DJ Thunder, for that introduction of the starting fives. Alex, I am very excited for this game. Tell us what you're most excited about.
I'm excited about seeing both of these teams get up and down the court. You're going to see Grafton go to their player here in Kenna Keener, who is quite the player. We've seen a lot of her over the years at Nicholas County, and she has done really well. On the Woodrow side, you know, they're a traditional power. They're going to be someone that's always going to be turning out the players, and again, look for that same thing. They have a player in Zoe Williams who's just a sophomore. That should be an up and down game for us today, as one of the prime time matchups of the Winter Classic is about to take place right now.
For those of you watching on Facebook or SCTV, please share this with the people in Grafton and the people in Raleigh County. We want them to be able to see this feed and watch their athletes play. A special note about Keener tonight, Coach, is that I was handed a paper saying she is 6 points away from becoming the Grafton all-time leading scorer. So that's something to keep an eye out today. Number 22, Keener, is in the middle getting ready to jump for Grafton. She's got some ups, that's for sure, Coach.
Yeah, I look for Woodrow to come out and play man-to-man as they usually do, up in your face, right down to her to get the game started.
Nice defense there from the Eagles, getting a block, but we do have a traveling call. I think you're right about the sophomore from the Flying Eagles, number 23, Zoe. I think she's going to be an incredible player for their program over the years. I'm excited to see her play today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have some space in the corner, knocks that down. Number 23 for the Bearcats.
Beltner, the sophomore, with an outside shot to go in is going to be a factor. If she can get it going, you watch out, because that gives them another weapon. Nice pass by Zoe.
Good movement. Number 30 with the finish for the Flying Eagles.
Number 30, Ellis with the block.
That pressure didn't seem to phase the Flying Eagles. Oh, we have a traveling call right across half court there for the Bearcats.
That's going to be the thing. The Bearcats, coming off a state championship appearance, they did lose 3 guards that were very key to their success. So replacing them is kind of where, as we have a quick turnover there out of bounds, unable to control that pass.
Yeah, looking at their defensive set for the Bearcats, they have a lot of length in there, so they're going to be in passing lanes trying to deny those passes. And that might have been what happened right there with Woodrow, and they made a quick pass that was a little bit off target.
Yep, they were playing a 1-3-1 zone, and that's what they do. They like to get there, hands up and be long, as you said. Nice look into Keener with the catch. There's 2 points for Kenna Keener.
She is now 4 away.
And what a look and catch. That's where she is skilled with her hands and able to catch the ball with size like that and the ability to finish.
That assist coming from Beltner, who hit the 3 to start the game for the Bearcats. Looks like Grafton has moved out of that 1-3-1 into a man-to-man. Giving some space there for the 3. Can't get it to go.
Nice physical start to the game as well here. Teams battling, blocking out, going for the rebounds. Just settling in. Beltner with a deep three.
A little off on that one. Have an aggressive play. Hit the floor hard there. Able to jump up quickly.
Yeah, you like to see that sportsmanship too. Keena over there to help her up, make sure she's okay. We're going to play on.
Here comes Grafton with their. They have all 4 girls pretty close to the ball there. Oh, got it through that passing lane. Kick down low. Keener, nice recovery and block there.
Yeah, and that's why I think they have 4 people up front. Justin, they're able to control that back there with her and her size and length in the middle. She's a shot blocking factor there for the Lady Bearcats. Little pick and roll action. Well,
I think we have a traveling violation, yes.
Just unable to get a hold of the basketball there and make a play, just in a little bit of a hurry.
So far, the Eagles have been able to break this pressure pretty oh! Right there, unable to handle that pass.
Yep. Grafton keeping them on the sideline over there. That's where they want the ball to be, and keep it on the sideline and out of the middle of the court. Was successful on that trip. Again, same action.
Good pick and roll there. Looks like Keener's going to pick up a foul on that one.
That's the first foul of the game there, first on Keener.
Again, if you're watching this on Facebook, please share it so the people in Grafton and the fans of Woodrow are able to see this game. This is a great matchup. So far, we have a lot of up and down action, so people need to see it.
Yep, and a 3-on-1 break, but just unable to control that pass. I think Woodrow's just got to settle in a little bit, playing just a little bit fast and out of control.
It's difficult for young athletes to get sped up trying to beat that press action and then getting down there and slowing down at the right speed. Good drive down the lane.
Nice hesitation. Nice hesitation move there by Beltner. The sophomore for the Lady Bearcats has been a starter since day one for them. Lefty with size and really effective with Keener.
Alex, did you catch who fouled right there?
I did not. I missed that as well. Unable to convert on either foul shot. Let's see if Woodrow can just get a shot up right here. I know where I'm going.
Is that it?
That was it, but that wasn't the result I was looking for there, out of.
Going to the basket strong. Draws the foul, getting to go to the line for 2.
And that foul's on number 3, Lynch, I believe.
At the free throw line, number 22, Keener.
Keener knocks down the first, and that'll put her 3 points away from becoming Grafton's all-time leading scorer. Make it 2.
Grafton has dropped out of their pressure, back into that 1-3-1, trying to show Woodrow a little bit of a different look.
Yep, each time down the court or maybe off a miss or a make. Oh, nice dribble drive.
Putting Keener at the top, a lot of length, a lot of quickness there, trying to get a deflection like that.
Woodrow's just kind of thinking about what they want to do here.
Kick there.
Yep.
Yeah, Woodrow brought it out, slowed it down, trying to communicate amongst themselves to see which offensive set they wanted to attack that 1-3-1 with. But I don't know that they came up with the right set. They didn't seem to move quickly there.
Yeah. Burton into the game there for Woodrow.
Trying to attack the middle of that defense.
Yeah.
Gets out of that trap.
See somebody flashing there to the middle. There she is, but not.
Trying to get it. She's trying to post up in there. That's. Take that 3.
Right.
Have a contact in the middle here. Let's see how it is called out there.
Number 20, Grafton, I believe, with nope. Number 11, foul on Horn.
Number 11 for the Bearcats.
Grafton playing man defense on the inbounds, making it tough.
Good baseline drive there. Looks like it gets deflected out of bounds. Ball's going to stay on this end with the Flying Eagles. The middle is wide open. If we can get that cut, 5-second call.
5-second call on the inbounds. The denial man defense there. Really effective for the Bearcats.
Woodrow's going to put their pressure up, bringing this full court man-to-man, trying to tie the ball up. Loose ball there, a lot of people diving.
A lot of hustle on the court. Everybody coming in, going to have a jump ball there. It's going to go to Woodrow.
With that substitution, their man-to-man offense was a little bit quicker and caused Grafton to have a little bit more trouble. They didn't even make it to the three-point line to get an offense set right there. Looks like a second sub has come in for Woodrow. Ooh,
the length of Keener, making that play.
There's that matchup we've been looking for. Draws the foul.
Draws the foul. That'll be on Zoe Williams. That's her first. And Keener's going to get a go to the line with the opportunity.
Number 23, Zoe Williams, picks up her second. At the free throw line for the Bearcats, number 22, Kenna Keener.
Short with that first.
2 on Zoe, they said.
So that might have been who that first foul was on with Woodrow.
First foul was on her. Looks like the sophomore is going to have to sit down with those 2 fouls. Not even halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, not the start that was looking for out of that, I'm sure.
Makes the second one. She is now 1 point away from becoming the Grafton Lady Bearcats all-time scorer. Long pass, able to corral it before it goes out of bounds.
Nice job there by 32. That was a tough pass. Deep three.
Long rebound. Bearcats. I think the referee signaled the wrong direction but said their correct color.
Exactly. He did point in the wrong direction and made up for that. There's a little screen at the high post.
That's going to be a second foul on Keener.
So,
1 point away with 2 fouls.
Yep. And now we've got the two of our primetime players here in foul trouble in the first quarter. So, not what either team was hoping for.
So 2 players that we highlighted at the beginning of the contest are both in foul trouble.
Hey,
creates an opportunity for someone else to step up and make their presence known. Nice drive there, unable to finish.
Yep.
Loose ball going around the paint. Looks like we're going to have a foul called there.
Yep. Burton has come in the game for Woodrow and really changed the game.
21 for the Bearcats picks up that foul.
She's aggressive, taking the ball to the basket, so I think that's what he was looking for.
That's going to be Satterfield's first. And it looks like the Bearcats are up to 14 fouls with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left to go. The next one, the Flying Eagles will be shooting 2 foul shots.
Let's see what Grafton looks to run to here without Keena there in the middle.
They allow that 2-3, and Beltner takes advantage. Steps up and makes a 3-pointer. That's her second triple of the first quarter. It doesn't feel like it's an 11-2 game right now, Coach. The game has been moving so fast. Both teams have been doing well. But Woodrow coach disagrees.
Yeah, I think that was a good timeout. He needs to restart, really. The girls are just having trouble getting shots up. during the game or during the early part of the first quarter. It's still early, so we'll see what they adjust to.
And they're getting some looks at the basket, but they are contested.
Yep.
To the Bearcats' credit, they have a hand in the face of every Flying Eagle that's trying to get a shot, so maybe they need to work the ball around a little bit more.
Yep. The length of the Lady Bearcats definitely causing some of those problems.
We'll go ahead and take a second and thank some of our sponsors, the City of Summersville, Pepsi. Thank GoMart for being the sponsor of the School Spirit Award. I think Webster County won the School Spirit Award for yesterday. The Visit Greater Summersville, WVU Medicine, 3WS Lake Country, and the Midstate Northside Automotive Group, who is the sponsor of the player of the game. At the end of this game, Alex or myself will get to interview one of the players from each one of the teams that we think played an exceptional game, and we'll bring that to you right after the game concludes.
Yep. And as we get kind of started here, we're about almost halfway through the second day of the Winter Classic. So if you're not able to come out to the Convention Center Armory, please tune in on live. It's available on the Winter Classic Facebook page. It's also available on SCTV. So really no excuse to be able to follow your teams and some exciting action here over the next few days. So after the timeout, let's see what Woodrow comes out with.
And I like that. Let's work it into the paint and try to push some pressure right around the basket.
Yep. And like you like the defense for Grafton, I like that because they're collapsing down and just took the ball away from the post. That's what happens whenever you bring it down low at your knees. You become their size. Great cut by Beltner.
Beltner, another 2 points for her. Looks like that assist was from Sierra Spring, number 20 for the Bearcats.
Yep.
And right now it just feels like the Bearcats are making contested shots, whereas Woodrow just hasn't got them to fall. There's some space.
And there's a three.
There's some space and a three. Nevaeh Mitchell hits a three.
Yeah.
That can get Woodrow going again in the scoring column. They needed that.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Let's see if that'll take maybe the lid off the basket for the Lady Flying Eagles here.
Good ball movement for the Bearcats.
Yeah, they are moving that ball around.
Working it in, found some space in the short corner, unable to connect. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball. Coach, it looks like Zoe Williams is at the scorer's table getting ready to check in with 2 fouls.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think the coach must trust her.
Okay.
Right, we're going to see how she plays here, and very, very risky call, but you know he's been doing it a long time, so we'll see. And she is a very smart player, so she's gonna have to be that way to.
Beltner has space. That one does not fall for her.
But look at Grafton. Grafton is playing aggressive, attacking, and swarming the ball. Even though it caused a jump ball, it was Woodrow's ball. Now she's already changed the possession for the Grafton Lady Bearcats on the next jump ball.
I would imagine during the break between the quarters that Woodrow's coach is going to talk to his post players about not letting that ball be on the floor in the paint, not getting that ball low, because those Grafton guards are aggressive down there trying to tie that ball up. That's probably our 5th tie up in the paint.
Yep, exactly. They're taking it down to the guards' level.
8 seconds now. I expect them to start moving in to look for a shot. Cut. Zoe Williams gets the shot and draws the foul with .9 to go.
Yep, good call. It looked like foul's going to be on number 25. Nope. Yes, 25. She just kind of swiped down with her arms there and caught Williams across the forearm. Williams knocks down her first. Let's see if maybe that gets her going a little bit. Sometimes the best medicine is getting to the foul line, seeing it go in, even though she goes 1 for 2. So that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter with the score 13-6 in favor of the Lady Bearcats.
Good first quarter of action. Both teams had a lot of tempo, a lot of pace. I really liked especially how Bearcats were moving the ball around effectively on offense, getting some backdoor cuts. With the lead, though, how it is, Coach, what does Woodrow need to do, in your opinion?
I think they got to take care of the basketball. We've seen a lot of turnovers early here from some of the pressure, and just try to get shots up, right? The good shots that they got, we saw one open look that they had for three, and they were able to knock that down. So just maybe getting in the flow, kind of getting their feet under them in this first quarter. Anxious to see what the second quarter holds for us, and to see what the other side's going to do with Keener. You know, is Grafton going to bring her back in here, or is he going to buy a few more minutes and see? Because she can play a little bit physical.
Yes.
So,
and that's important for Woodrow to know too, that if she is in the game, attack, try to get that third foul, because then that'll allow one of Grafton's best defenders to be out of the game and give you more lanes to shoot and score.
Absolutely, that's a great point. Take a few minutes here before we get started in the second quarter to thank our official sponsors, City of Summersville, Pepsi, GoMart, Visit, Greater Summersville, 3WS, WVU Medicine, and Midstate Northside Automotive Group. Thanks for your support of the Winter Classic.
Keener is back in, and she is 1 point away from setting that record. Gets the ball at the top of the key.
And that's where they want to get
Trying
it.
To work it into her, and there
it is.
We have seen it.
And there's going to be a brief stoppage in the game for her to be presented the game ball.
I do believe we're going to have DJ Thunder come out and announce this as they make this presentation to Keener. What an incredible accomplishment this young lady has done for the Grafton Bearcats. And it looks like the previous leading. Here we are.
Recognizing Grafton's own Kenna Keener. With that last basket, Kenna became the Grafton girls' all-time leading scorer, reaching 1,341 points and counting. Presenting Kenna with the game ball. Kenna with the game ball today is Grafton's previous all-time leading scorer, Hadley Horn, who is currently a freshman at Fairmont State University and a member of the women's basketball team. Congratulations, Kenna, on this incredible career milestone.
Absolutely, congratulations to her. And Justin, I can tell you, she's had several of those points against us, as we've been up against her several times over my 3 years as being able to help with the Lady Grizzlies.
She is an incredible player and very effective around the basket, scoring the ball, as we saw there on that last play.
Like Woodrow moving against this zone, running in and out, trying to shift the eyes of the defense and make them move.
I like that the Bearcats are switching up their defenses. About every 2 minutes, you see a new different defense from the Bearcats. Right now it looks like a 1-2-2.
Yep.
And
using that length, aren't they? They got Beltner out front right now, and she's as long as Keener is. So
settling for a deep three. Looks like we have a foul called underneath.
Yeah, deep three by Burton, just around the rim and out. But
25.
Yep, that's going to be Kaylee's second foul there. Lynch returns to the lineup for the Lady Flying Eagles. Oh, found Williams on the cut. A nice backdoor play there.
Yeah, I think the Flying Eagles are going to really try to get Zoe going in this quarter, especially with the Bearcats putting Keener back in and that scoring.
Nice look there by Keener.
Very good pass. Keener very aggressive on that rebound. 21 for the Bearcats with the putback after the rebound.
Satterfield just being in the right spot.
Zoe for three. Quick transition, and she knocks it down.
Yep. And as we said, you see it go in once or so, you get a little bit of confidence, and it looks like the Lady Flying Eagles have a little bit of fire in their eyes right here. I'm anxious to see what this next couple of minutes is going to turn into. Burton with the great hustle.
Nice job. She
right
comes
on
into
to
the
us
commentators. She's the one who pushed the ball down the field and gets the assist for that Zoe Williams three on that last possession.
I don't know whose eyes were bigger, mine that she was coming at us, or hers because she was looking at that ball ready to get it. So, that was Nice hustle.
Find some space there.
Williams and Keener battling underneath, letting them play. Yep.
Looks like we were tied up there. It's going to be on 32. Gunter for the Flying Eagles, her first foul.
Number 32, Harrison Gunter.
And it feels like, Justin, as we've started in the second quarter, got a couple of minutes in, both teams have kind of worked through, that initial rough patch that we saw. I thought both teams kind of struggling for a minute, and we've settled into some good basketball here.
Horn makes her first foul shot. Second one upcoming. Unable to hit that one. Here Woodrow comes, pushing the tempo against Grafton, not letting them get set up in their defense.
Yep, and Burton is really just like you described it, pushing it, making them stop it. She was able to get herself in the lane and get a good look for her teammate there. I did not see who scored that for Woodrow.
32.
32,
That was
thank you.
Gunter. Ran the court well.
Nice pump fake by Satterfield.
Working it into Keener. Gunter gets called for second foul. That's two very quick fouls right there on the center for Woodrow Wilson.
And I credit that as to Keener getting her body in that position to where she was in front of 32 there and made her jump through her body for a foul, and they got caught sleeping on the inbounds play.
Pass there.
Just a simple play within 3 feet of the basket, wide open.
Unable to connect on that shot is Lynch for the Flying Eagles. Keener's driving strong.
Yep. Yeah, took advantage of the mismatch there. She does have the ability to get downhill with the ball.
And one of the things that it does that really helps the Bearcats is it doesn't let Burton get that ball and move it up. They're able to set up their defense.
Yep. And one thing also, as we notice as we're almost a quarter and a half into this, is Grafton is controlling the rebounds. Woodrow's having a hard time getting any offensive rebounds. They're pretty much one and done.
Very aggressive with 2 fouls in the first.
Checking in for the Lady Bearcats.
Jump ball's the call.
Sierra Spring. Checking in for the Eagles. Number 10, Shayla Mack. And number 12,
Bit of a smaller lineup here for Woodrow.
Mm-hmm.
I would expect they're going to try to increase the tempo even more.
Yeah, and they've got one of the girls with 2 fouls on the bench right now, one of the bigs, but Zoe's still out there.
Working the ball around the perimeter.
Yeah, they got it. You can hear the coach yelling to move the ball, swing the ball around there. Don't hold it. They're going to find Zoe for a wide open look. Nice rebound by Burton.
Burton very aggressive, gets that rebound. Looks like we have a foul called.
That's going to be Horn's second, I believe.
number 11, Ruth.
And Burton has brought the intensity here for Woodrow. She's been driving the ball, pushing the ball down the court, and getting to the foul line here. Let's see if she can knock this down.
At the free throw line for the Lady Eagles.
She does connect on the first one.
Checking in for the Lady Eagles. Number 22, Emma Meadows.
So Coach Neighbors was able to buy Zoe 4 minutes there in that quarter with no fouls, and she came out of the game.
Brings in a freshman, Emma Meadows. Trying to find Keener.
Yep.
Now, I think if it was the NFL, she would have had both feet down and it would have been a touchdown.
I don't think they can find the ball. It went under the curtain.
There we go.
That's one
underneath
of the things
one of our
about
sponsor
this.
signs. Go Mart there.
Yeah. A little free publicity for
Yeah,
our friends
all
at Go
right.
Mart.
Thank you, Go Mart, for all you do for the Winter Classic. Really appreciate that. They are the sponsor of the School Spirit Award. Coach is wanting them to move the ball around quickly.
And Coach has subbed
Cut
Zoe
to
back in the game.
Gets a look, but a
A
little
good
bit
defense
rushed.
by Keener, straight up. Made her go around.
Looks like Burton has picked up Keener in the man-to-man.
That's going to be a battle because Burton may be a little bit undersized, but I think she is definitely feisty in there and going to give Keener all she wants to handle.
She is very quick. Her
Yep.
quickness is going to be something that Keener's probably not used to seeing as much, being that she plays underneath. You probably see a lot more size and strength than what Burton has. She's a lot quicker. Trying to find the corner. Burton gets a good look and knocks it down for the Flying Eagles.
Yep. Nice ball movement
That's her 4th point of the game.
for the Lady Flying Eagles, and that's what happens when you get the ball moving, and there we
Looks
go.
like we have a foul. We're going
Yep.
the other way. Keener looks like she's going to pick up her 3rd against Burton.
Yep, she's lowering the shoulder, and Burton being aggressive, playing it tough. Got a little bit under Keener's skin there, and she lowered the shoulder on her.
Like we said, a different matchup than what Keener's probably used to seeing. And again, Burton is an incredible athlete. We'll see if the Bearcats lean on Beltner now. They did last time that Keener was on the bench. They leaned on her pretty hard for the scoring. Oh, it looks like we have a technical foul against the Bearcats bench.
Yeah, on Keener maybe.
Refs are sorting things out right now. I'm not sure if that was on one of the assistant coaches on the bench or one of the players. Looks like they're discussing it with Coach from Grafton.
Not sure who that technical was on. We still haven't got an announcement yet. As Zoe knocks down the first technical.
Knocks down the second one. Good decision on the Woodrow Wilson coach's part, putting her on the line for those
Absolutely.
foul shots. She's able to step up and knock both of them down. So here we go, Burton inbounding right in front of us. Put all that behind us and get back to basketball.
Yeah,
3-point
interesting
game.
little minute or so there. Just a little confusion, but it's going to result in Woodrow retaining possession here after the technical. Burton again for 3 in the corner. Nice box out there by the Lady Bearcats. I think they just maybe want to get through this quarter. Get in, nice cut there. And look who's grabbing at the ball.
Burton,
She's
very quick, very aggressive.
all over the place, really. Just moving and change the game a little bit for Woodrow here. A couple of
Bringing in the forwards for Woodrow. I think Gunter has, number 32, Gunter has 2 fouls right now. But bringing that size back in. Woodrow is very quick to rotate their bench, keep people fresh. Number 20 for the Bearcats, Spring. Hits the 3, Woodrow, moving the ball quickly. We have a traveling call.
Yeah, traveling there on number 30, just did not get set.
Mack back in the game for the Flying Eagles. Looks like Burton is now on Beltner, Natalie Beltner for the Bearcats. She did a pretty good job on Keener, so now they're going to see what she can do against Beltner. Oh, pass got a little bit away from her there.
Yeah, a little bit big.
Moving the ball well for a center driving down the court.
She did. Head was up. Moving the ball. Let's see. They're going to stay in a little bit of a zone. Nice drive by Burton with the dish, but unable to finish. And 32. Gunter with the follow.
It's 4 points for Gunter on the day.
So with Keener out of the game, earlier they were controlling the rebounds, but now Woodrow's finding a way to get a couple of rebounds, and they've flipped the script on this game a little bit.
trying to push the pace. Grafton does still have a 4-point lead in the contest.
Just under a minute to go. Nice look there with the seal.
Have a foul called. Going to stop the action.
It's going to be on number 20 for the Lady Bearcats.
Spring's first foul.
For the Lady Bearcats, number 15, Maddie Fryer.
Looks like Coach Keener's going to his bench now as we close out the second quarter. He has several players with 2 fouls. He doesn't want them to pick up any more. Good defense there.
Nice.
Rebound by the Flying Eagles.
Yep.
Gunter's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
In the last 2 possessions, they've got the offensive rebound, and 32 has scored, and now she's going to the line. Gunter is to try to make it 2 more for her.
That foul was on 24 for the Bearcats. Jordan Cox. She just checked in. I think the plan was not to allow one of your other players to get a foul, and it was effective. Need your players available in the second half because this is a tight contest, and I expect it'll be close down the finish.
Yep, absolutely. I think we're going to be in for a good finish and a good second half here. One of 2 for Gunter.
We have a substitution coming in. Gunter going out. Meadows coming back in for the Flying Eagles.
Yep, and coach is protecting all the players with fouls, so they're going to play this last 40 seconds. With some good ball pressure. Oh, good cut by 11. What a
lot of traffic there.
A lot of traffic. Good cut by 11. She was able to catch the pass, but not really able to do anything else with it once she caught it.
Looks like we have a substitution, bringing in offense back in for the last 28 seconds for the Flying Eagles.
Yep.
I imagine with that substitution, they'll slow it down and try to take the last shot.
I think you're right on that. Just take their time getting it up here. Going to go against this zone and move the ball.
Working it in, kicking it back. The drive. 10 seconds. I look, they'll try to get it in and get a shot now.
Burton for deep.
NBA range. Williams can't get the rebound. Loose ball. We have a jump ball with 1.2 seconds. Is going to stay here with the Flying Eagles.
Let's see what coach can draw up right here to see if they can get a last second shot. Bringing the girls way out beyond the 3-point line. Oh, nice backdoor cut.
Good cut by Williams and a nice find.
That was a beautiful play there as they pulled them all out and then backdoor cut. What an exciting finish here.
That was the 10th point for Zoe Williams of the half. Good half by her, good half by the Bearcats. The Bearcats do go in with a 1-point lead into halftime, and I think we have some incredible action to look forward to in the second half, Coach.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. We'll be back with you in about 5 minutes.
Welcome back to the Winter Classic here in Summersville, West Virginia at the Arena and Conference Center. If you're nearby, come out, see this matchup. We have a 1-point game at half, and it is going to be an exciting finish. Alex, what are you looking forward to most from these two teams?
Well, I'd like to see what happens here as we come out in the second half with the adjustments that Woodrow's going to make against that lengthened zone, and then how the Grafton is going to continue to try to get that rebounding back. I think they lost that in the second quarter, and that allowed Woodrow to get back in the game with some of those second shot opportunities. So, let's hope we have a good second half here like we did in the first.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what adjustments the coaches made at halftime and how we're going to see it now. It looks like Burton is going to start the second half. She was not a starter for the Flying Eagles at the beginning of the game.
Yep.
And I think she's out there because Keener is back out there with 3 fouls. And she did a very good job with her in the first half. Ooh, almost made that shot there.
Yep.
Burton did a good job pushing Keener out, and her shot was a little bit short. Good defensive set there for the Flying Eagles.
Yeah, Burton's going to be physical, no doubt about it, as Zoe has a chip shot, unable to put that one in. Get themselves set here for
Moving the ball quickly down.
Way to
Had
be.
a good look at the basket. We have a jump ball called.
Yeah, nice job there by Gunter, staying straight up. As she has 2 fouls, didn't want to pick up that third, but stayed vertical and didn't bring her hands down.
We have a good pace so far to the start of this third quarter. I like to see that. I'm glad these teams both came out and decided to move the ball quickly. It looks like Grafton even pushed it a little faster than they did in the first half.
Yep. Grafton out in a 1-3-1. Going to use this length here. As we have said, they've had multiple defenses. Oh, Burton just working, but unable to finish.
Gunter had her Beltner sealed off. Burton slipped right in there and got that. Was able to get there.
Yep,
She's
absolutely.
go to the line.
Burton with 2 rebounds on that play there. Just being aggressive and being in the right spot. Going to get herself to the line.
For the Bearcats, Ruth Horn picked up that foul. That is her 3rd foul according to our records.
Burton knocks down her first to tie the game here at 25.
Taking her time, getting set up.
I like it. I like it. A lot of times you see these kids today just rush that shot, right? You got to take your time and do it, and she did there and knocked down 2.
Grafton methodically moving the ball up, is able to get through the. They got it across half court.
Yep.
Because
and they were moving it methodically up through there, but then just kind of the pressure got to her a little bit as she traveled.
Always tell kids, pass through a press. First time they started to put the ball on the floor, that's when we had that turnover right there. Even though they'd beat the press. I like this 1-3-1 with Keener at the top. I think she's less likely to pick up that 4th foul and allow her to stay on the court for the offensive sets. Deep from Burton there.
Super deep.
Nice follow by Gunter for the Flying Eagles. She's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Yep, controlling the rebounds here in the second half is tailing the tail as Woodrow has gotten themselves into the lead and going to the line, looking to extend.
Bad news for the Bearcats. That's Horn's 4th foul.
At the free throw line.
Coach doesn't seem to be moving. I don't know. Second free throw up.
Strong off the back. Satterfield controlling the rebound. You can see Burton just like the Energizer Bunny out
down.
here. Yep.
Oh, hops on that foot there.
Yeah. Burton definitely bringing the energy here, and Woodrow's a much different team whenever she's in the game.
Burton drives down. Gunter unable, but the rebound again right here. Keener now comes in.
Yeah, and that's what they lose in the 1-3-1, right?
Keener
is out front, maybe not picking up that foul, but you're going to have to box out, and you don't have her in the bottom to get that rebound. So it's kind of a give and take.
It really is, because Grafton could not clear that rebound until Keener came in there and took care of business for him.
Yep. There you
Good
go.
job
Get it to
there.
the middle.
Now, don't get in too big of a hurry. Keener going in. We have a blocking foul called against the Flying Eagles. Keener gets 2 points and a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And I imagine Coach Keener over there was holding his breath on that as she was going to the hole regardless. So
that's Ellis's first foul for the Flying Eagles. Yeah, Coach, I imagine he was holding his breath as she was driving there because he saw that girl trying to get set up to take that charge.
Beltner with the length. No box out.
Trying to work it in just enough there on the defensive end for the Flying Eagles not to let Keener get the ball. Pushing the pace again. Zoe Williams steps up for NBA range. Short on that shot.
Yeah, I notice here they're all the threes that we see they're deep. All right, they're past the college NBA three-point line. I don't know, maybe if that confuses the offense when they're getting set up, but we see a lot of deep three-pointers taken.
I think that longest line is just too tempting, Coach. You see it, and you wanna say, yes, I made one from that range, rather than stepping in and taking a shot that you're probably going to have a higher percentage from.
Yep, I think so.
Drive and kick.
See if they look to be aggressive to take it to Keener, and they do, but Keener able to stay vertical.
She did a good job. She moved her feet, she stayed in front and wasn't too aggressive and didn't get that fourth foul called. That's what the Bearcats want to see. She's driving in, floater doesn't go, backside rebound doesn't go. Zoe Williams gets the rebound.
Oh. I don't think Coach was happy with that. Zoe making the pass to the big out there, not where she's maybe comfortable catching and dealing with that. So Zoe just needs to continue down the court there with the ball.
Beltner had 8 points in the first quarter, but we have yet to see her get going again.
You
on
know
the
Burton's
offensive
going to
end.
take it hard and finish with 2 there for Burton.
That's her 8th point of the day. She has been a spark for the Flying Eagles off the bench.
Nice
Good old
give and go. Nice give and
Finish
go.
there by Keener. Nice job, and we have a timeout. Looks like the Bearcats coach is calling a full-length timeout as they tie the game back up. We'll go ahead and take this time to thank our sponsors, the City of Summersville, Pepsi, Visit Greater Summersville, WVU Medicine, 3WS Lake Country. Special thank you to the Go-Mart for sponsoring the School Spirit Awards that we have each day, and the Mid-State Northside Automotive Group that is sponsoring our Player of the Games that we get a pick from one of these teams.
Yep, and also as we get going here, we're going to have some more basketball going today, right? This is the 2 o'clock game, so our next game's at 3:30. It's going to feature Oak Hill boys versus the East Fairmont boys. Then at 5 o'clock, we're going to have the Oak Hill girls versus the Riverside girls. And then we kind of have a little bit more local flair to this Saturday, as we're going to have the Webster County boys versus the Meadow Bridge boys, followed by Richwood boys and Trinity Christian boys at 8. And then the last game of the evening will be the Nicholas County Lady Grizzlies versus Point Pleasant. So plenty of basketball still left here. So if you have the opportunity, come on down to the Winter Classic and watch some good basketball.
One of the great things about the Winter Classic, Coach, is that we have a team on the court here, a Quad A school from Raleigh County and a Double A school from Taylor County. They get to come here to a central location in our state and have a great basketball matchup. Tied up 29-29 with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Great contest, bringing different teams from our state together.
And I believe that we're going to see here in this second part of the third quarter as she turns it over. I was about to say Burton to look to be aggressive and keep creating, but kind of lost the ball there, and they're going to retain possession on the travel after.
Yeah, 2 quick back-to-back turnovers right there is going to leave the Eagles with the ball for a baseline out-of-bounds play. Trying some screening action at the foul line. Don't think it got where they wanted it to get to, but Zoe slips out to the corner, gets
Knocks
some
down a
space,
3.
and knocks down a 3. That's her first point of the half.
Oh, nice job by Burton, but gets the deflection, but it did go off Zoe's hand there. But Burton flying around the court here for the Lady Flying Eagles.
She sure is. She has a lot of speed. She uses it quite effectively out here. Covers a lot of ground. Ooh, unable to work it into the elbow there.
Yeah, a little bit high on that pass and just not able to control it.
So he's bringing it down, decides to take that elbow shot herself and is able to knock it down.
Zoe has a good look in her eye right now. Feeling the ball, seeing it go in the hoop, changes the game. And
She has 15 points so far in this contest.
Yeah, they're just rushing it. They're open, but the passes are just a little bit high. What a pass to Zoe by Burton. And Woodrow's turning up the pressure right here as Grafton just needs to see it get across half court and try to run some offense.
Yeah, that was a wonderful assist. Really worked that
Nice
ball in.
catch.
There you go. Nice job for the Bearcats. Get some scoring go on their end.
Carr with a bucket, and then you have
Burton
right
quickly on the other end getting the basket.
Burton right back at it, right? You got to stop the ball.
Now. Moves the ball very effectively. And that pace has given the Bearcats a lot of trouble.
Yes, it has. Yeah, it seems like Woodrow has flipped the switch a little bit. Yep.
Looks like we have a jump ball, held ball as she drives down the lane.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 12.
Burton's going to take a break. Well-deserved break there. She has really been pushing the pace for these Flying Eagles.
And a well-deserved applause from her fans over there. I noticed they're all cheering for her as she was coming out of the game there, and that's what you like to see.
Tried to catch the Flying Eagles sleeping there, but wasn't quite high enough with that pass.
Got another jump ball.
In the paint.
Yep. And this time it goes to the Eagles.
Subbing in for the Bearcats, number 15, Maddie Fryer.
Maddie Fryer coming in for the Bearcats. So this game has absolutely flipped, and now the Flying Eagles are up 7 over the Bearcats.
Yeah. And a little bit of man-to-man defense right now for Grafton. Woodrow's just going to kind of diagnose what they want to do.
Burton on the bench. We don't seem to have the same spark in this offense, Coach.
Nope. And
Gunter, nice job there.
Nice job by 10 to kick it out to Gunter in the corner for a 3. As if they're going to play man, they're just going to space it out and dribble drive in.
There we go, Beltner.
No. And a tough pass there by Beltner. That's tough catch.
Beltner's a sophomore.
Yeah, it's going to be white ball
for the
underneath.
Bearcats.
It's tipped.
That's a play I'd like to see that sophomore drive down and take herself. That's a difficult pass to corral and then make a layup out of it when you're so close to the basket right there.
Yep.
But if you push the issue, you have some more space and might be able to create a little bit better pass or a better shot.
Going to step out for a 3 a little bit deep for offensive
Bearcats
rebound. A little bit long there, and there's Keener just
nice.
keeping the ball over her head and right back up. So that's 2 more for Keener.
6 points for her in the quarter.
Burton back in.
Burton back in, attacking quickly. Gets a shot, but doesn't get the roll.
And you can just see her go after the ball. It is intimidating. And causing a turnover, right? Just her moving. And constant ball pressure by Burton.
Yes, she absolutely creates a different pace that Grafton has to play with, and it's difficult if you're not used to playing at that sort of pace.
Woodrow just, like last time, just kind of moving the ball around, spreading it out. They're going to get a dribble drive probably here at some point.
Working the clock down, 18 seconds left.
Yep.
Very patient. They have a lead right now. They don't need to
Burton.
settle for a bad shot. They're trying to get themselves a good look.
Yep.
Good cut. Kick, pass a little behind, but the bank shot goes in. 4 seconds. Let's see if the Bearcats can get the ball down the court for some sort of effort. Unable to do so.
Big shot there with a bank to end the corner with the 3.
Nevaeh Mitchell was able to knock that down.
Yeah, and Woodrow really found the offense in that quarter, expanding that 1-point lead at halftime out to 11 as we end the third quarter, get ready for the fourth. So looking forward to an exciting fourth quarter. We'll see what Grafton can do to try to rally back.
One of the things that we can potentially see in the fourth quarter is Keener having 3 fouls, she might be able to play a little more aggressive now. They might try to put her in the paint, have her control the boards, play a little more aggressively defensively. With 3 fouls starting the third quarter, you have to protect. And we saw that. They put her at the top on that 1-3-1, and Woodrow got the rebounds.
Yep.
Fourth quarter, they might come out with a little bit of a different philosophy and see if they can't turn the script around again and get back in this game and make it close down in the final 2 minutes of this game.
And from a Grafton defensive perspective, they're going to have to find a way to try to keep Burton out of the paint.
Yep.
Right? She's driving, causing havoc there with her ability to get to the basket and speed. So maybe give her a little bit of space and see if she'll knock down one before you try to get close to her with the guard.
And if you're going to play help defense, you can't come off of Zoe.
Yep. Absolutely. You got to know where she's at. That's the one you don't want to help off of for sure.
She has been shooting the ball very well, especially in that third quarter. Looks like she had 7 points in the third. She's played quite effectively. Thank a few of our other sponsors: Nicholas Sanitation, Quality Inn, Sleep Inn, New River Community and Technical College. And like always, SCTV, appreciate all they do in this broadcast and allowing us to bring these games statewide through the Facebook page. Please go on, follow Winter Classic to get all that action, see the upcoming schedule, and if you can, come by, watch these games with us.
Absolutely. Let's get this fourth quarter started here, see if Grafton can put something together. Yep. Yeah, you called it, Justin, looking to get Keener involved early, and they did. You got a foul there on 12. It's going to be Grafton ball underneath. That's going to be Mitchell's first foul. And one thing also we've seen from Woodrow is they've quit fouling, right? Their defense has really picked up. We saw those 2 bigs, Zoe and Gunter, in foul trouble early, and they have not picked up any fouls really since then on Woodrow. So nobody really in foul trouble, as Beltner has one go in and out on her. Oh, Keener hanging around.
That was a much better look for Beltner, and
Yep.
it turned into something good, even though the shot didn't go as she had hoped on that.
Nice job by Horn there, and Grafton battling underneath.
So again, here we are, Grafton turning up the pace.
Yep.
Looks like we have a traveling call there.
Yep. I think they saw Keener coming at her with her hands up, and she got a little quick with it.
Woodrow right back with their pressure. Moving it down with a cut and a drive. Looks like that's deflected out of bounds. Going to stay here with the Bearcats.
Nice job there by Gunter, keeping her hands vertical and making it tough for Keener to do anything.
Little Green Bay fan getting in the game, throwing the ball back into the referee.
Oh,
nice shot there, 21 for the Bearcats. Satterfield.
A 3 for Satterfield, and Coach Hartzell's Keener's going to take a timeout here as his Lady Bearcats have cut this lead down to 6. So good start to the quarter for the Lady Bearcats.
Absolutely, 5 points to start this quarter in less than a minute. Get this game a little bit closer, make it something that they can actually get to and make it very competitive down the stretch. Interested to see what the Flying Eagles do when they come back out of this timeout. It's going to be Flying Eagle ball under the Bearcats basket, and they're going to have to deal with that pressure that the Bearcats have been showing.
Yep. We'll see what they decide to do here as they come out. As you said, going to have a little bit of pressure and make Woodrow work to get it across court. They made it too easy for Woodrow just to dribble down, and a great pass by Burton.
Pretty good recovery not to let him have an open layup.
Drive
Zoe
kick to
finds
Zoe.
a spot and sets up and connects for 3.
Yep, just a nice drive, nice kick there, and Zoe with an open look. So
working it in the paint.
nice
Finish there. Number 20, Sierra Spring for the Bearcats. Scoring quickly. Oh, Beltner got a deflection, but it went back to her. The layup there.
layup by Gunter.
Gunter, nice assist there by Burton.
Both teams impressing here, speeding up the game, getting exciting. And neither team's really able to slow the other one down. And
Beltner sets up, can't hit the 3. Another good look, just didn't fall. 3 Bearcats against Burton. We draw a foul.
Yep.
Going to be number 20. Sierra Spring, her second foul.
You can see the intensity just kick up a little bit, ratchet up here a little bit as we're getting into crunch time. We have a 9-point lead for the Flying Eagles, and Grafton's going to probably come out in a little bit of man-to-man defense and make them do something here. Let's see.
Three-point
Nice
attempt
block.
doesn't go.
And a nice box out there by Keener. They'll get it, ball gets away, but able to corral it down there. Just kind of trying to figure out what to do here. Looks like we're playing a 1-2-2 for Woodrow. Oh, and they found the open look underneath. Way to move the ball around, and the backside was open. Horn with 2. Williams with an in and out jumper.
Quick trigger there. I don't know that.
Yep, that's what they were necessarily looking for.
Not this time of the game with
yep.
a 7-point lead and the pace that Grafton's trying to play with.
Yep.
You'd like to see her take a shot that's not as contested. Dribbling into a bad spot there for Beltner. Throws it off the leg of a. Oh, it looks like she stepped on the line.
Yep. It bounced off of Beltner as she was on the line, throwing it out of bounds.
Grafton has 3 up now. Keener's back.
Look at Burton run the floor. Oh, good. There's what they were probably looking for a little bit. You know, take your time. A deep 3 there by Nevaeh Mitchell. Up to a 10-point lead here, 52-42. Beltner looking there. It finds Keener. Nice.
A little short on that shot. Good awareness there by the Bearcats to get that loose ball. Turns into 2 points for
Keener. Yeah, nice job attacking the basket. Burton's going to push the ball down the court on her.
Beats it on her own. Oh, a little off on the layup there. Gunter can't get it either.
Yeah.
Grafton gets it, moves it up. Burton slows her down.
Yep, she does. And both
Creates
of them
a
are
lot
just
of pressure.
harassing. And
Gets
nice
it up
job.
to Keener. Keener finds
Now it's
Beltner.
going to be 2-on-1.
Beltner with the strong pass.
Yeah.
It looks like it's deflected.
She's had several of those today where they're just a little bit too hard and not able to hold on to it for her teammates, as that's going to cause a turnover. So a big opportunity there gone away for the Lady Bearcats.
And I like the unselfish play, but I want Belter to be a little bit more selfish at times in this, especially this second half. There's a few shots I thought she had that I would like to have seen her take for herself. Timeout by the Flying Eagles.
Going to have a full timeout here for the Flying Eagles, and that'll give us a chance to thank our sponsors here for the 2025 Winter Classic. You have the City of Summersville, Pepsi, GoMart, Visit Greater Summersville, WVU Medicine, 3WS, Mid-State Northside Automotive Group, and along with that, Mid-State Northside Automotive Group is the proud sponsor of all the player of the games. So at the end of the game, Justin or I will get a chance to interview one of the player from each team that was considered the player of the game, ask them some fun questions about the Winter Classic, about their season, and about how they played today. So stay tuned for that as we get ready to wrap up these last 3.5 minutes of action. Justin, what are you looking for here in the last 3.5 minutes from both teams, really? Just something quick that you're trying to think of here.
I think Burton's speed is a real problem. I think they need to do everything they can, try to keep the ball out of her hands on their pressure. If she gets it down here, she is too quick. She is able to break that pressure. The pressure was effective for a while, but I think Burton's been the key for the Flying Eagles. She's been able to break that press pretty effectively.
Yep.
So they need to find a way to get somebody else to handle the ball, and then of course finishing your shots after you get that turnover. Attack the basket, get some quick points.
Yep.
See if you can't get this down to to 4 points within the last 2 minutes, and then you have a chance. It's a reachable score at that point.
Yeah, the last point you make, we've kind of seen that all game, right? Just those 2-on-1s just not able to finish because the pass isn't quite there, or, you know, they're not able to catch it. So here we go with Burton out top.
They've extended that man-to-man defense. Woodrow trying to find the matchup they like to attack the basket with, and there they found it. Zoe can't get it to go, though.
Just a little strong off the glass, but good D there by Grafton. Big possession here for the Lady Bearcats. Need one to go in.
See, and unlike Woodrow, the Bearcats need to move a little bit quicker.
Yep.
They're able to get it to Keener in the paint, see if she can finish. Looks like she draws a foul.
Yeah, nice move there by Keener.
Good possession by both teams out of that timeout. Woodrow took a good 20 seconds off the clock, and it got a good look.
That foul's on Mitchell. It's going to be her second. And that's going to send Keener to the line, and these are the best kind of points if you can make them, right? No time coming off the clock. So let's see. Just a little short with the first one. Key foul shots here. You don't want to let any points get away in these final 3 minutes of the game.
Connects on the second one.
Timeout, Bearcats. 30 seconds.
Looks like the Bearcats want to set up an effective press here, try to draw something up. Maybe Woodrow's not expecting. Get them a couple turnovers here, see if they can't get a quick 4 or 6 points and get right back in this game in the last 3 minutes.
We'll take a couple of seconds here to thank some additional sponsors of the 2025 Winter Classic, and couldn't be done without them. Nicholas Sanitation, Quality Inn, Sleep Inn, New River Community and Technical College. We appreciate your support of the 2025 Winter Classic.
Next up on today for me and Alex, we have the Oak Hill boys battling against the East Fairmont boys. So a couple of other teams from opposite ends of the state get to come here to the Winter Classic and match up. After that game, we're going to have the Oak Hill girls and the Riverside girls. That should be a very competitive game. They are actually in the same region, but coming to the Winter Classic to be one of their matchups. So we're excited for that one as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we are with that three-man front there.
And
Burton able to get around it.
just as you described, right? Like just not able to deal any kind of pressure to keep her from. Nice look by Zoe. And again,
Save
kick
it.
out, not there. We're going to have Zoe open for 3 in the corner. Nice job by Burton penetrating, coming
Trying to
through.
make that pass
Oh,
over.
looked like that was touched by Grafton, but
Looks like the refs might be talking about it. Looks like they're going to discuss it. Looks like one ref decided that they did see a deflection, and they're going to change the direction of that call.
yeah, I think that's the right call there. Guys working together. Somebody had a good view of that, and I think that was the correct call. Zoe gets position inside and finishes. Now that's several times, Justin, we've seen Woodrow just with the easiest inbounds play, catching him asleep there. And that's Zoe, 2 more for Zoe.
Woodrow still applying this pressure. They also had Burton that's dropping back and denying Keener the ball. In that pressure, they didn't want the ball to go to Keener, to let her be the one to bring it up and put pressure on their defense.
Yep, and that's been another factor that Burton has brought to this game, in my opinion, right? Her ability to be physical and play with the bigger Keener there in the post. So.
And right there, Horn had a great look at the basket, but unfortunately because of the speed of the game, she rushed her shot a little bit and didn't get it to fall.
Yep.
Something that Woodrow has been able to do in this second half. They've tried to speed up the Bearcats, and it has played into Woodrow's favor, as we can see with the 9-point lead here with 1 minute and 47 seconds left to go.
Yeah. So I think if you're Coach Keener, you're just going to have to really try to turn up the pressure, get in their face, try to deny, even if it maybe takes putting 2 people on Burton, not to let her get the ball and make somebody else try to bring it across the court.
Yeah,
But-
maybe take a page out of the Woodrow playbook, just how they had their player on Keener.
Yep.
Maybe put one of your players in a man-to-man pressure as you run another full-court zone pressure against the
Yep,
rest of
yep.
the Woodrow Flying Eagles. So look here, they move Burton up
Yeah.
to the half court, try to get a different look there, extend it
Or-
quickly. Nice out of bounds by the Woodrow coach there. Great
Yeah.
play. Quick
Yeah.
foul. Going to try to stop the clock here.
Yeah, nice adjustment there, just moving Burton around a little bit to try to find the spot because Coach Hartzell's a great coach over there, so I know he was probably planning to take her away.
Nice little chess match we have amongst coaches.
Now is whenever you should take advantage
That is a
of.
good play right there. That's going to be
Yeah.
a jump ball.
Yeah,
Good,
nice call
good
there.
defense right there on that. Saw the crossover coming and was able to get a hand on it. Bringing their center over to inbound the ball. Ball goes into Burton.
Yeah,
Quick foul again to stop the clock.
yeah. I think that's what he's going for here. We're going to play a little bit of foul shooting game. That's going to be on number 21, Satterfield. For a second, because I do think they're going to have a hard time trying to guard her straight up. So
Little different strategy there again. Didn't get the ball into Burton that time. Got
Yeah.
it into Williams because they were at a shooting foul at that point.
yeah, and I don't think Coach Neighbors is very happy with that shot.
Nice
Right,
trap
right.
there. You can hear Burton in front of us yelling trap to get her teammates aware
absolutely.
that the trap was being put
Yeah.
on.
Nice job by Burton there.
Good communication. Like to see that.
Let's see if they can draw something up here. Maybe look to get Beltner for a good-looking 3 or somebody with an open 3 here. Try to cut this lead down. There she is.
Yeah, Beltner has a great-looking shot.
But
Saw
unselfish.
Keener. Oh, unable to finish right
Nice
there.
hustle by Keener.
Looks like we're going to have a foul. 2 shots going to go for Keener.
Yeah, you can see Keener's frustration, but the one good thing and what makes her a great player is she does not quit, right? She might have missed it, but guess who got that rebound and put back?
Yep.
Right? So, effort.
I wonder where she ranks on the Grafton all-time
Yeah.
rebounding.
Yeah. I'm going to guess up there.
I would say so. She's a good player. SSAC website has her listed at 6'1".
Yeah. So we have a timeout there by the Bearcats. Able to cut the lead down to 7. So we got a minute left, and each team with 3 fouls. I don't know if that's going to come into play here. What coach is thinking about for Grafton to try to create some possessions for himself, right?
Yeah, I think it goes back to the fact that when Burton gets the ball in her hand against this pressure, Grafton has not had an answer for her. And I think right now they've got another opportunity here to try to scheme up something different, and we'll see what he comes out with out of this timeout. He has a couple timeouts, or one. Looks like he has 1 timeout left after this one. So they need to get a couple quick baskets to get back into this. But you got a great three-point shooter in Beltner. She's been a little bit off in the second half, but if she can get a good clean look and knock it down, all of a sudden it's a 4-point game, and it puts a little pressure back on Woodrow.
Absolutely right. Hey, and if you get a chance today, come on out, watch some basketball. There's plenty of more action left today. We're going to take tomorrow off on Sunday, and then we're going to be back for 3 more exciting days of basketball. Plenty of opportunities to come out and watch. You can also watch on our Facebook Live page, SCTV page. So plenty of opportunities out there to watch these kids from all over the state play and what's an awesome basketball event. And just a lack of focus there by 12. Just right through her hands, and you can tell she knows she messed up there.
It is an unfortunate mistake for Woodrow. You could see Burton on the other side exasperated a little bit. Hoping
Got
that
to
ball would
lift
go
her
to
up,
her.
and that's what Burton's doing. Say, don't worry about
That's
that.
it.
Let's go.
Picking your teammate up. Good teammate. Like to see that.
We got to go.
Here we are, clock running, trying to work it into Keener. Keener with the kick out. Dribble drive. Got to get a shot, Grafton.
Whoa,
There's some contact there. Looks like we have a block.
Yep. Absolutely agree with that call there by the officials. And kudos to these officials, too. It's a long process. We see them all day. They start at 8 o'clock, and you know, guys show up for them, and they're a big deal and a big support for this Winter Classic. Couldn't do it without them.
No, they've done a wonderful job, I think, in this game as well.
Yep.
It's been an aggressive game, but I like that they've let these athletes play. Unable to get that one go, but fights back for the rebound. Keener, a jumper just inside the arc, unable to get that to go.
Yep.
Looks like we have a tied-up ball.
Yeah, and Beltner's shot just not been here in the second half. She keeps tugging at that knee brace, so I don't know if that's something that's affecting or whatnot, but everything's just been short for her in this second half since that first quarter.
See what they can do with this inbound play. They kick it out long, 45 seconds, clock's clicking.
Yeah, they're going to have to go. They're going to have to go and get a shot.
I don't know that Keener's a particularly strong three-point shooter. Have a foul, Gunter.
And that's going to put him at the line for 2. Yep, Gunter's got 5.
That's what I was going to say. I thought our record showed that was her 5th foul. Young lady played a great game for the Flying Eagles. Has fouled out with 36 seconds left to go.
Yep. Nice job there by Gunter.
Coach gives her a pat on the back as she heads to get a drink of water.
I believe she's going to foul out with 11 points on the day. As we put Keener at the line. Knocks down the first.
For the Lady Bearcats, number 22, Kenna Keener.
Unable to connect on that one.
Yeah, good foul. Good foul by Horn, and I believe that's going to put her out of the game, though. But at this point, you can't really worry about that. You gotta try to go for the ball and make something happen.
Number 11, 5th.
I think Coach is going to take his time subbing, not in any real hurry.
What's the official rules on the amount of time you have to get that player back in the game, Coach?
You know, I want to say it's 30 seconds, but I'm not positive on that. So, hey, maybe if anybody out there in internet land, Facebook land knows, let us know what that rule is, please. Probably should know that.
Bearcats crowd gives Ruth Horn a round of applause as she exits the game. Really played hard there. Foul on 24.
Remember to keep Burton from getting the ball, but she's going to go to the line with 2.
She sprinted to the line. First one back down the court, Coach. She's excited to shoot these foul shots.
Free points, man. Free points.
For the Eagles, number 15, Danya Burton.
6-point game. Right now we're at 2 possessions. If she can knock these down, extends that to a 3-possession game, and she hits that first one. Looks like we have East Fairmont and Oak Hill ready to warm up and get their game started. Oh, that one rolls out. Keener gets the rebound. They're pushing the ball down the court.
And Burton's going to step up and try to stop her, that's for sure. But Keener with the hesitation.
All the way. Oh, and misses the layup, but gets her own rebound, puts it back. 2 points.
Yep.
Timeout from the Bearcats bench. 18 seconds left. We're at 5 points.
Nice job there by Keener. Just again, I love to see not giving up, right? Like you're going to battle till the end. We're only down 5, a turnover and a score, and then you're down a possession. So let's see how we can work this here if you're the Lady Bearcats.
Yeah, no, this game is certainly not over, and it doesn't go without notice that Gunter was not in there to protect the rim against Keener. She was able to get the ball in there quickly. And the last time they had this situation, Woodrow turned the ball over to him, so it gave them a chance. They were only able to convert it into 1 point from that foul shot, but if they get it here, they get the right person on the three-point line or a 2 and an and-1 situation. Could be a very close game in these last 18 seconds. So we'll see what Grafton can do. I know if I was the coach, I'd say keep it out of Burton's hands.
Absolutely. I'm going to do everything I can to keep it out of her hands and then commit that foul. If we don't make that steal, we got to foul, right? We got to foul. Hey, we'll take a second and thank our official sponsors for the 2025 Winter Classic, the City of Summersville, Visit Greater Summersville, 3WS, WVU Medicine, Pepsi, Go Mart, Midstate and Northside Automotive. And following the game, courtesy of Mid-State Northside Automotive. We'll be giving away the player of the game to one lady from each team as recognition for their outstanding play today.
Grafton is very they set back in that.
And
it sounded like an announced movement to try to get to her. Burton got it.
Burton's going to dribble it out.
Moving the ball quickly. Finally able to catch up to her to get that foul.
Yeah.
That's going to be on number 20. That's right. We have a lot of action coming up today. We're very excited about it. Also want to give a shout out to DJ Thunder. He's taking care of all of our halftime shows, and GoMart sponsoring our halftime shows, giving out some prizes there. So you may get selected to come out on the court at halftime and have a chance to win some for yourself. Burton knocks down the first one, extends the lead to 6 points. 5.6 seconds left to go in this contest. Oh, can't seem to corral it in, but clock expires.
Yeah, nice job too by both teams there, as that was an exciting game. Final score, 56-50 in favor of the Lady Flying Eagles. All right, I'm here with the Grafton Lady Bearcats player of the game, Kenna Keener. And Kenna, we want to take a minute and say congratulations on becoming Grafton's all-time leading scorer. Give us your thoughts just on that accomplishment for yourself.
Thank you, and I mean, I'm just proud of myself on how hard I've worked, and I was really happy Hadley got to give me the ball. I played with her for a long time. She's one of my great friends, and it was just very nice of her to. Very proud of myself. I did it.
Absolutely, as you should be. I was commenting on the game, and I told Coach Skidmore over there that you had plenty of those points against us at Nicholas County. We've had the fortune, if you want to say that, to get a play against you over the last few years. You guys been to the Winter Classic a little bit. Tell us some of the things you like about playing down here.
Well, I like how it's set up. It's the games, get your picture taken. It's just fun to me.
Good. That's what we want to make. And last question I have, as kind of getting into the early mid part of the season, what are you guys, ladies, looking forward to finish out your season and just kind of get into your postseason play?
Well, we want to get back to where we were, the state tournament, but it's a little bit harder this year. We just have to work at it more.
Well, I'm sure you will, just like you've worked on your game throughout your career. So congratulations, and we'll see you down the road, okay? All right. Next up, we're going to have the player of the game for the Lady Flying Eagles, Danya Burton. And Danya, what an outstanding performance by you out there. I thought when you came in the game, Justin and I said the game changed. So tell us what you thought you brought to the game today.
Energy. Me being on the bench, it really did something to him. And then me coming out there, I knew I had to be the spark of the game. So that's what I did.
Absolutely. I saw that, and the way you were able to beat their pressure, right, and really create opportunities for yourself and for your teammates, which you love to see out there, was something that I think you probably take good pride in, huh?
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, as you guys get this season going and kind of kicking in, what are you looking for from your teammates and from yourself as you guys look to close out the season and get into postseason play?
For me, better leadership, but going in and being a leader and being that spark that they need to be. My team, defense.
Absolutely, defense, right? And you bring up the leader point, and I thought you had a great example of that leadership over there. Whenever I think Mitchell just let the ball go through her hands, but you were immediately over there to pick her up. And I know as a coach, that's something that I like to see from our players. So kudos to you on that. Wishing you the best of luck on the season and continued success.
Thank you, sir.
All right, yes, ma'am. Thank you.